isn't it just like this, that everything is just pure love? Everywhere you look is just pure love. An animal, a flower, a tree, grass, everything is just love. Everything is loved, everything brings love, and everything is love. Just like the person you look at in the mirror. It is love, it is loved, and it brings forth love. And we tend as people, especially in, Western countries, we have learned that we have to go for it and grab it and do it and just do it. And that is fantastic if that is an inner feeling that you truly feel. And what I have experienced in my whole life, that the male energy is very dominant in our world. The female energy, the more softer, the more powerful, the more earthly, the more love, the more vulnerability, that are actually the things that makes everything more beautiful. So whenever you go more into the female part or more in the male part, there will never ever be a balance, right? And I know that you know people who are totally in the male energy, and I know you know people that are totally in the female energy. And the balance would be great, right? So why not just love? I mean, I don't know about you, but I see so much abundance every day, every moment. I mean, I feel so rich because everywhere I look, I see abundance. The I can see as many leaves on the tree as you do. I can see as many stars at night as you do, right? Everywhere and everything in nature is one big abundance. And we tend, because we separate ourselves from this tree and these stars and everything what we see it as something else as we are. And that makes that we think that we need to chase it. But it's not true, because it's already there. Everywhere you look, there is abundance. Nature, I mean, you have seen it before, right? There is just one big stone environment, and suddenly, out of the blue, there is just this very sweet little flower coming up through the stones and just bursting into life and just coming up. And everybody is like, how is that possible? That through all those stones, that there is this little flower coming through. That is the power of life. That is the power of love. That is the power of life energy. And we are not different than that life of the flower who bursting through the stones. We are the same energy. That is what we truly are. And you can notice that especially when you are in nature. Nature is abundant everywhere. When people are not cutting the tree, not, do nothing with nature, then nature is everywhere. It is full of life. But the moment that you start to see on your screen and you be on your screen whole day and you're only with squares, screens everywhere, screens everywhere, screens, then you start to separate yourself from the roundness of life. Because in nature, nothing is a square. Nothing is a square in nature. Think about it. Right? So everything that has angles, that is not something natural. And in and what I have learned from the light team that I'm working with is that everything that has a square has more male energy, and everything that has more like a circle or more round energy is actually more female energy. What if that, just to be in nature and you see everywhere abundance, and you see what I like when I wake up in the morning, then I have this curtain, and when I roll up the curtain, and the sun is coming through the windows, and the whole room is and it makes me emotional because it's so beautiful. The whole room becomes lights, and there is this shadow, and there are lights, and there is sun, and there are shadows on the ground, and shadows on the floor and on the walls, and then there is sun again, and there is this brightness, these sprinkles and sprinkles everywhere because of the sun. It is pure richness, pure richness. It is not out there. It is not somewhere we have to chase. It's nothing we have to grab and hold it and attach to it. That is a lie. It is a lie. Now I just challenge you and invite you today, to see the abundance of nature. See the abundance in nature. Everywhere. The sun, the clouds, the sky, the grass, the wind wavering through the leaves of the tree, the sun, the shadows. It is beautiful. We are surrounded by such a beauty, such a richness, such an abundance. It's, for me, very often, it is such an abundance. It is kind of almost overwhelming, that I feel so blessed and so grateful and so happy and loving that I am here. Well, I think I'm here, but you know what I mean. That I am here, and that I just watch that and see that, and be with it, and acknowledge it, and be around with it, and I feel that everything is the same as me. There is just this one field of, yeah, you call it oneness or unity, or I don't know how you call it, but just one field of being, one field of energy, and every form is just doing its thing in there. But there is no separation. There is no separation. We are that. We are that. And I love for you and for everybody in this whole world that you start to realize who and what you truly are. And that there's love and abundance and richness everywhere. 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 I love to know what you feel with this, that what you notice inside of yourself when you watch this video. Please leave me a comment. I love to read from you. I'll see you in the next video.